morning, preschool friends. Happy Tuesday. How is everybody today? Are you having an awesome day? I sure am. I'm having an awesome Tuesday so far. So today we're going to continue with our Black History Month books, and we're learning about someone named George Washington Carver today. And he was sometimes called the Little Plant Doctor, which is what our book is called today. So let's go ahead and dive on in and see what this book is about. I am an old tree who lives in Missouri. One day, George Carver came to visit me. He saw we were the same size and said, "I have an idea." He has an idea. What did he do? Let's see. Beautiful. He dug holes all around me and he planted flowers. He talked to the plants and helped them grow. Wonder what he said to our plants. So he studied each part of the plants, the leaves, stems, and roots. He handled them carefully so they didn't break. "I wish I could go to school," he said. He wishes he could go to school. So George talked with his uncle Moses, who told him, "You will always be too small to work the fields. What will you do when you grow up?" George said, "I want to go to school." But sadly, they lived a long time ago, so Uncle Moses said, "The only school here is for white children, and you can't go to school with them." That's sad, isn't it, friends? So George stayed home and studied his plants. He learned how to cure sick ones and helped cure sick plants for other people. Guess what, little tree? People are calling me Little Plant Doctor. So that's how he got his nickname. George's Aunt Sue taught him to read and write. George loved to read. One day, George said, "I get to go to school." His school was miles away in Neosha. He told me, "I will miss you, little tree." Aw, he's got to move away from his tree. And I was sad not to see George anymore. Off to school he goes. Now, one day, George came back to visit. Yay! And he said, "Little tree, you are so big. I get to go to college now." George said he gave himself a new middle name, Washington. So his name now was George Washington Carver. I know George Washington Carver became famous. I know because the farm is now a park called George Washington Carver National Memorial Park. Wow, so you can go to his garden in this park. Today, rangers take people on tours and say George became one of the most famous scientists ever. I was so happy to see black and white kids go to school together. Isn't that beautiful? Everybody can go to school together. Now, I don't know what a computer is, but you can use one to learn about the park. I wonder if George would love computers as much as he loved books. What do you think? The end. And that is the end. And check this out. It's a peanut plant. That's the end of our book, The Little Plant Doctor. So our George Washington Carver, a lot of people think he invented peanut butter. He did not. But he did find a lot of different ways to use peanuts in different cooking ways and in different ways to plant them. And he used them to help people in their farms, all kinds of things. That is the end of The Little Plant Doctor. And we're going to talk more about George Washington Carver later. So I will see you then.